Hello everyone, Alex RC Freak here coming at you with another video of the Losi Super Baja Ray. Now, yes, it's all together, and I know I forgot my camera mount at work, and I didn't bring it with me, and I wanted to get it finished. So yes, this is the finished product, and no, I did not make the videos, and I apologize for that. Forgive me, please. So I'm just going to give you guys a rundown exactly what I got going on with this thing. So with that being said, please bear with me. So anyway, I took the body off. Yes, I'm not going to do that on camera. It's like 26 screws or something like that, or 21 screws or something like that. Something like that. So anyway, I got 60 weight shock wheel front and rear. The front feels a little soft in my opinion, just a tad. So I got custom made for my lovely grandmother that I love very much. Custom made shock covers. They're actually for my X-Max, and I got them on their silver. I think they pop. I didn't have any orange. I got a Savox servo. It's a 02. See if you guys can see that. 0241 mg. 555.5 ounces of torque at 7.4 volts. 450 ounces of torque at 6 volts. Now, it has a Hobbywing Max 5 speed controller with the Castle Creations 6.5 millimeter bullet connectors. And yes, you have to modify this bracket right here to get it in. So to get these to fit, and you gotta also modify this chassis piece right in here. This actual chassis piece, you gotta Dremel that away, running the stock motor, mod 1.5 pinion, 19 tooth pinion. Yeah, so anyway, and just so you guys know, I'm gonna flop this cage open so you guys can see. On mine, the heat shrink was damaged out of the box, and I'm just gonna say I talked to a guy named Eric from Horizon Hobby, and I'm not liking his customer service, so he basically told me that's how it is. So, which is a bunch of BS, because it shouldn't be that way when you know, get a product like that, or a product like this. Shouldn't be like that at all. But anyway, oh, just to let you know, the soldering job on these factory is garbage, so I actually soldered them, so they're actually primo soldering job. If you notice, I got a Traxxas slash low center of gravity receiver box, the Losi G1. Make sure you get the Losi G1. I like that one the best, and it's going into that center brace. I got a Hot Racing aluminum steering billet crank in there with ball bearings, factory servo horn, factory motor, different speed control connectors, because the EC5 connectors are trash. I got 2 hard case 3-cell batteries, so it's 6S right now, and they're SMC 75C continuous. Batteries are like, they're brand new. I only used them once, but they're in storage right now. But yeah, I got 60 weight in the back, which actually feels perfect for the back. But the front, I think the springs are soft on the front. The one thing that you have to do if you ever want to take off these hex adapters, the eRevo 2.0 hex adapters will work, because if you notice, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed here, but if you notice this 8mm, this inner stub shaft right here, that this adapter right here slides onto, this shaft right here is 8mm in diameter. So any 8mm diameter 17mm hex will fit. Just know when you get the 3.8 monster truck tires that will fit on here, they're going to be wider, so they're going to stick out of the body more. Just make sure that. And also, if you notice, you're probably noticing this big huge hole right here. That's a hole for a shock. Sorry, my camera's just junk. But that's a hole for a shock, another shock position right there. So I just took a body reamer and reamed it out a little bit bigger, so the head of a 2.5mm head right here fits on there. Not goes on this, but it fits on there, and that's how they had it, where it just sits on this. But I didn't like that. I'd rather have it sit on the actual shock tower itself. I got 100 or 200,000 weight differential fluid in the rear differential and the front differential. I got the center differential locked with Traxxas 20 million diff fluid. It's for the Traxxas X-Max 8S. That's what I do to all my center differentials, in case if you are wondering. These are 6.5 millimeter bullet connectors right there. Yeah, I just gotta put this top cage on and see what I did here with the wiring. Now, just so you know, these servos have a super short wiring thing, which I don't know why Savox did it that way. It's just stupid. Anywho, but yeah, so you managed to get in there if you put the receiver box here. Factory, they are not waterproof. There's no receiver box. This is an actual waterproof receiver box. So now it's truly waterproof. But there's a receiver just sitting here on that flat panel right there. And I just think it's a bad design because the receiver isn't waterproof. Just so you guys know and understand, the receiver is not waterproof. So anyway, with that being said, this is actually waterproof now. It's binded, and this is the binded dry version. So you have to bind it to your radio. I got a Spectrum DX6R radio. I actually really like that radio a whole lot. But anyway, it hasn't given me any problems, and I know some people it's gave problems too. So if you notice, I got the aluminum Losi aluminum rear axle mount. So that when I double side taped my switch right there. Yeah, I got the aluminum steering bell crank. It's a lot smoother. 15-2 spline servo is the factory's, spline for the servo. This interior piece here, let me show you. So right here, and this interior piece, where did my screwdriver go? Sorry. So you're gonna have to cut, because it has this piece that comes out right along here, like this, because it has a Max 6 in it, and this comes in, you got a big piece that comes up like this. Well, you're gonna have to shave all this down, okay? You're gonna have to shave all this down and everything to make room for that big mamma jammer right there. So anyway, yeah, this thing, I'm gonna try it on 8S, and I bumped up the punch to level 4 on the punch, which I don't think you really need that much power for this particular vehicle. And because Poison RC Poison, whatever he calls his channel, he has one with a punch level at 3, which is the factory preset punch, and it's crazy powerful. So on 8S, so this one's on punch 4. I'm kind of scared to see how it's going to drive on 8S. These tires are garbage. I mean, seriously, I cannot say it enough. They are garbage. They don't grip on anything. They're too hard. Losi completely bombed. You know what I'm saying? On this. Also, I don't like... Check it out. This cage. Look at how much flex that cage is. I'm not even hardly giving it any, torque. But look how much flex it has. That's one thing I hate about Losi. It's like, look at that. It's like flexing extreme. And I know some people go, oh, it's supposed to flex so it doesn't break. No, because my buddy RC Poison, or Poison RC, he broke his cage right here and right here. And I think it's cracked right here. So he actually broke it. Just throwing it out there. Also, I cut a spot out inside right in here to do the wire. I'd actually used a Dremel tool. I dremeled out a little bit big. That was my mistake, but it's whatever. Gets a little airflow back there, I guess. Ain't gonna hurt. So anyway, this interior piece got to go in there like that, and then it's done. Put the body panels on, maybe charge up a set of batteries, and it'll be done. And maybe stick some stiffer shock fluid on. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. But anyway, yeah, I just want to do a quick video kind of showing you guys what I did. Just one thing to know with this truck, especially with this truck, these screws right here, these screws right there, those, take a mini torch that you get at a gas station to heat them up, because they'll strip out on you. Just letting you know. Oh yeah, and I got an aluminum servo, Losi servo, steering servo mount, just so you guys know. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, that's my truck. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys like it. And just so it's stated too, is this thing is a pain in the cheeks or keister to work on. It is a pain in the ass. And also, it's very hard to clean. I can already see it right now. It's going to be a pain to clean. So just know that if you get one of these, they're just a pain to clean. They're a pain in the rear to work on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, anyway, with that being said, Alex RC Freak out. Peace.